Welcome to Y2 Levitate. In this video, we're going to go over some tips and tricks for beginners when you're first learning how to dunk. So if you can touch the rim already or you're pretty close at touching the rim, this video is going to help you out by showing you some simple techniques that you can try out right now to help you throw down that first dunk. If you cannot touch the rim yet and you still want to learn how to jump higher, then you need to click the link in the video description below, and that will take you to the best jump training program available. It's a step-by-step jump training program that will add 10 inches to your vertical jump guaranteed, and it's seriously the fastest way for getting you to jump higher and learning how to dunk like this. So if you want to find out what that program is, you can click the link in the video description below. Now let's get into our 3 tips for learning how to dunk. Okay, the first tip is to optimize your takeoff by figuring out if you are a 1-foot jumper or a 2-foot jumper. So go to the gym and start jumping at the rim and figuring out if you jump highest off of 1 foot or 2 feet. So here we have Aaron, who's primarily a 2-legged jumper. He jumps highest off of 2 feet. So if you watch him, okay, so he can dunk pretty easily off of 2 feet. Now this is him jumping off of 1 foot. He can't get as high off of 1 foot as he can with 2 feet. So figure out what's best for you. Everyone's different, so it really just depends on how your body is built. Now once you figure out if you're a 1 or 2-legged jumper, here are some tips to optimize your takeoff. If you jump the highest off of 1 foot, always make sure you're accelerating when you're going to the basket. So when you're running to the basket, go from slow to fast, always accelerating in speed, never slow down. Never stutter step when you're driving to the basket. That messes up your acceleration and it reduces your explosiveness, so never stutter step. Stay tall, don't lean forwards, don't lean backwards, always have your knees in front. When you're jumping, drive that opposing knee up towards the basket and swing yourself up. Use that momentum from your opposing knee to go up towards the basket. And you want dorsiflexion in your jumping foot, the foot that you're going to jump off of. You're going to want to make sure your toes are pointed towards your shin right before you plant it to jump off of it. And when you're driving to the basket, you're going to want to start off with long strides first, with your last 1 or 2 steps being really explosive. So let's take a look at Aaron as he demonstrates all these techniques when jumping off of 1 foot to dunk. Okay, you see Aaron never slows down. He never stutter steps. He starts off slow and always accelerates and goes faster. So there are his long strides into the last explosive step. He has his toes pointed up towards his shin on his jumping foot to maximize that explosiveness. His body is staying straight. There is no lean. His knees are in front. You see his knee drive up towards the basket, and he uses his full arm reach to dunk the basketball. So those are some important techniques when you're learning how to dunk off of 1 foot. Now let's move on to the techniques for 2-legged jumpers. Some of the techniques are the same. You're going to want to stay tall, stay straight, don't lean, never stutter step. With 2-legged jumpers, you're going to focus more on explosiveness and less steps. So you don't have to take as many steps as a 1-footed jumper would want to take. So you really want to focus on explosiveness. Don't stutter step, stay tall, keep your chest straight, and use your core to go up, not forward. So let's watch Aaron do it in real time. So let's take a closer look here. As you can see, he doesn't stutter step. He stays tall, keeps his chest up and his eyes up looking towards the rim. He plants 1 foot first, then immediately plants the 2nd foot to really focus on that explosiveness. And he focuses his leg power and his core strength to go up towards the rim, uses his arm reach, and then dunks the basketball. And as you can see, when he plants that 1st foot, he has dorsiflexion where his toes are pointed up towards his shin. So that's important to remember if you are a 1 or 2-legged jumper. Tip number 2 is to figure out what's the best angle to go towards the rim when you're trying to dunk the basketball. Okay, the angle that you come at towards the rim can make a big difference when you're trying to dunk the basketball, because some people can't dunk from the side, but they can dunk from straight on. And some people can't dunk from straight on, but they can dunk from the baseline. So go to the gym and start trying to dunk from every single angle that you can think of. See what Aaron's doing? You can see that the angle matters, especially when you're a beginner dunker. Try it from the top of the key, try it from the wing, try it from the baseline. So see which angle is best for you. Some people like to come from the wing and dunk it on the opposite side of the rim. The third tip is to think about the little things that you might not be thinking about that can make a big difference when you're first learning how to dunk. For example, we all know what MJ said, it must be the shoes, right? But really, when you think about it, are your shoes optimized for dunking? Are they light? Do they feel good? Are they tight? You want to make sure that you have very lightweight shoes and that they're tight around your feet. The tighter they are, the better your takeoff is going to be. And some people even say that wearing 2 pairs of socks actually helps them when jumping. Also, make sure your grip strength is as good as it can be. Most people who are learning how to dunk will start dunking with one hand, and being able to grip the basketball will make it easier. So think about doing exercises that will strengthen your grip, and think about the way you hold the ball when you go up to dunk. And finally, focus on the psychological aspect of it. When you're going up to dunk, actually envision yourself going up and dunking the basketball in your mind, and believe and tell yourself that you've done this before and you're going to do it right now, and that will help immensely. Some people can't dunk just because of the fact that they've never done it before. They have the abilities to dunk, they just never done it before, and they don't believe in themselves. It sounds really cheesy, but I promise if you change your mindset and actually just believe that you can get up there and dunk that basketball, you will start to do it. Okay, those are the 3 tips when learning how to dunk. But really the main secret for how to dunk is to actually participate and finish an official jump training program. Because honestly, when you're in a game and you have 9 other people on the floor with you, you're not going to think about what kind of angle you're coming at the rim from. You're not going to think about if you're jumping off 1 or 2 feet. You're not going to think about any of that stuff because your mind is going to be in the game and you want everything else to come naturally and easily to you. So bottom line, you need to jump higher, and you can do that by adding inches to your vertical jump. And again, if you click the link in the video description below, that'll take you to the best, most comprehensive jump training program that's available. If you want to be able to dunk with ease, if you want to be able to dunk on defenders, if you want to be able to impress people, if you want to be the best player on your team, if you want to make crowds go wild, you definitely want to check out that program. I hope this video helped you out on your journey for learning how to dunk. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. We'll get back to you. If this video was helpful, make sure you hit that like button and give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching.